folks. Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a suggestion by Dan Sigurdsson to do Corb Lund's song, Untitled Waltz. And as of the time of this, when you see it, I mean, I'm about 3 weeks ahead on my recordings and postings, other than gift requests, because I do those as they come in, so they get up within a day. But regular requests, I've got so many backed up right now that it goes a long way. But about 3 weeks ago, Dan suggested, or 4 weeks ago, that I do this because it was just released, evidently. So hopefully it stays up. So Corb Lund, I've done a number of Corb's reactions, and they're always unpredictable. And with a title like Untitled Waltz, you never know what you're going to get. All right, shout out to you, Dano. I hope you're feeling better after the ladder incident.
I'll tell you a story of cigarette ashes and drink. It might entertain you or bore you or change you. It might not be what you want to think, but it's about a good friend of mine. Hassel's his name. He's a fellow you might even know.
Hassel.
He looks fine on the outside. He's had lots of practice, but he's got no more luck of his own. Why can't we all find enough peace of mind till tomorrow? That's what I'm wondering, and that's what I'm hoping, that's what I'll find. Why can't we all find enough reason for living life like we'd like to? Well, that's what I'm wondering, and that's what I'm hoping, and that's what I'll find.
Gotta be a philosopher for that one.
We're both young and trouble, we're both losing time, and we're both close to not turning back. But he's further along, and he's nearer the border and closer to destruction than me. And I can see what's been happening and what's going down, and I think it's too late for his soul. 1, 2, 3, 2. And I think I could save mine if I'd cut it loose. So far I've just let things roll. Why can't we all find enough peace of mind till tomorrow? That's what I'm wondering, and that's what I'm hoping, that's what I'll find.
That's
why can't we all find enough reason for living life like we'd like to? Well, that's what I'm wondering, that's what I'm hoping, that's what I'll find.
See, I told you, we never know what to expect from Corb. Never. Could not have predicted this at all. I think the hassle was, you know how you get hassled or something, but I think it was personified in this one, and hassle, he just keeps being hassled about things, and why can't we find peace? Live like we want to. It's like, I don't know, it's difficult living on planet Earth. More difficult than other planets. What makes something a waltz?
And why can't we all find enough peace of mind till tomorrow? That's what I'm wondering, and that's what I'm hoping, that's what I'll find.
It's one of those songs that could go on forever, just the way it's structured. That reminded me of a combination of Bob Dylan and the Little Rascals. The Silver String Submarine Band. There were just remnants of both in there, but just why can't we be? Why can't kind of life be peaceful instead of a hassle? I don't know what to say. It's one of these songs where there's not a lot to say about it. Well, I probably could say a lot though once I get going, but I mean, this is really, I mean, our life. We're all philosophers in our own right, and you need a general life philosophy to guide you. And I know I've said a number of times on the channel, and I've had people reach out to me, and I've spoken with a number of you in my life coaching practice. But I really could be called a perspective coach because we need perspective on things. And that's really what philosophy is about as well, where you just study concepts from so many different angles. You know, what is justice? What is happiness? What is a person? What makes something right? And you'll hear an argument, you'll be like, that's exactly what makes something right. Then you'll hear a whole other perspective on a whole different argument. You're like, well, damn, that makes sense too. So you've got to form your own philosophy for life to help you get through it. And when people, I'll give you a for instance, when people think that more, like longer, want to live as long as I can, that's the way to go, you wind up leading a very tense life, generally speaking, or a very selfish life, because it becomes all about you merely prolonging your years. And then you're not worried about quality of life. And to have a decent quality of life, my take and most people's take, you want to have people around you. That requires a bit of generosity. But when you're just consumed with living longer, you tend to hoard what you have because you might need it much later in life if you live into your late 90s. So it does impact your quality of life now. And it's sort of, it can be self-defeating because the tenser you are, you could become hypertensive, have heart problems and all this other stuff due to the tension. But the plain and simple truth is life on planet Earth is difficult. We become, as a human being, we become aware of our own mortality, and that sets the stage for disappointment. It sets the stage for goals, some of which are met, some of which aren't, some of which are misguided, some of which are fine and will serve you well. But if you don't have a guiding philosophy in life that goes beyond more, like more years, it's going to be tough. Can you be peaceful on planet Earth? Yeah, I think certainly as Americans, where it's even in our Bill of Rights, where it says, you know, we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That has morphed into the guarantee of happiness, and people become more unhappy when they think they have a right to it or a guarantee of it. So as I'm wearing my Canada hat, because that's where Dan lives. This was fascinating. I also don't know what constitutes a waltz. So you guys can enlighten me to that one. I mean, would you two-step to this one if you were partnering? Good Lord, this was interesting. But the number that popped into my head on this is a Montauk Edge, Jeff Cather, Steve Swag special of an 8.9. I loved it. It was fun. I might not even turn it off if I was driving in my car because that was just fun. It wasn't fast. It wasn't upbeat. It wasn't downbeat. It was just it was a philosopher's dream almost. There you go. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video and keep rocking the country.